Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're finding me from this video, my name is Courtney and I do digital planning content on TikTok mainly, but I'm working on getting everything over to YouTube so that we all can have a more permanent place to be. I use for digital planning my iPad mini 7 and my iPad Pro 13 inch. The feedback from you guys is you're loving the iPad Pro 13 inch. So I'm going to film this one, especially this one, because I'll show you why we'll be doing split screen and everything. And I will also show you what everything looks like on the mini. I know a lot of you guys have purchased the mini because of me. So I will always be showing you guys what everything looks like on both screens. The app we're using is Goodnotes. It looks like this. And everything that you guys see here is in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop looks like this. You guys will be able to find it down below. I have almost 600 items, 550. So there's a lot in there. This is the recipe screenshot cookbook, okay? I came out with the recipe screenshot cookbook idea because I'm someone that had tons of screenshots in their phone of different recipes that I was not going to go back and look for, okay? That I never did. Those recipes have come and gone and they've never been made, okay? So I really wanted a place, just like my whole iPad is my place of like my brain. I wanted a place to be able to come and look for new ideas before I go to the store when I'm meal planning. Now it is just me and my husband, okay? I have a dog, we have a dog, but it's just me and my husband. And the reason I say that is because if you're out there and you've got kids and a job and a family, you need to be meal prepping. It is easier when it's just two people sometimes, because if we want to have a chicken sausage for dinner, I feel like we can and we don't have kids to feed. So this is fabulous for all my moms out there that feel like dinner is the most daunting task in the world. You still got to go to the store and cook it, but at least you'll know what you're having. So as you'll see here, I have a lot of different stickers that say weekly rotation, stars, maybe like my family, my husband has loved it. I've loved it. Maybe I also have some new recipes that I haven't tried yet that look like this. So all those stickers either come with the sticker book, come with the cookbook, or they're in my add-on packs. I have 2 or 3 add-on packs right now. If you guys type in cook, you'll see it in my Etsy shop. But what the whole point of this is one of them, is you're either going to take a screenshot of the recipe, whether it be on your phone, whether it be on the internet, on TikTok, right on your iPad, and you're going to enter in the screenshots from Goodnotes. So if you guys look at the toolbar, there's a little photo tool up here where you can actually grab your pictures and put the pieces of the recipe. So let's go ahead and find one, for example. I'm going to go over, I was doing this before, so I'm going to go over and find, let's just look at new recipes for dinner. Let's just see what we get. I also have different sections. When you buy the cookbook, if you buy the cookbook, you get 2 different options in the download. One of them has no categories, which is this one. I wrote these in myself. And the other one has preset categories they're a little cuter, but you might want to do it this way. This way, I'm dividing it by types of food versus the other ones like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, stuff like that. So let's go in and do an example together, okay? Oh God, I love pasta, but I don't really make pasta in my house. Pasta to me is like a treat food because I'll eat the whole box, okay? I'll eat the whole box. So, ooh, that looks good. I'm just gonna find a good new, your girl knows a baked potato. Okay, I love a baked potato. Love that, would never make it. Ooh, this looks good. Healthy one-pan meals. What is that, gnocchi? Can you tell I'm not Italian? No, I just want to find a good recipe. I should have found it before. Okay, I love cauliflower fried rice. I love cauliflower fried rice. I've made it, but I'm always looking for new ways to make it a little bit more, So what I'm going to do is, see, this was an interesting one. I don't really have a recipe for it. I'm going to go ahead, a section. I'm going to go ahead and put it in beef because I think I would make this with steak. Like, how good does that sound? Steak, cauliflower fried rice. I'm going to just use this page because it's blank. Normally, what you're going to do, because no pages come in between, they come at the bottom, you're going to go to the bottom, you're going to get your color that you want, and then you can either move it or copy it. I'm moving it just because the way I have it set up here. Actually, no, I'll just copy it because it's going to take too long. I don't mind in my recipe planner if I have a couple floaters. It's just not that big of a deal. So again, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to beef. I'm going to go to my beef tab. I'm going to + paste the page. And I'm going to show you guys how this works. Okay, you can do the same thing for, I'm going to put steak, cauliflower. Same thing for TikTok or for wherever you're getting it. So the first thing I want to do is take a screenshot. Swiping from the top, bottom left will always get you a screenshot if those are your settings. And I'm going to save that to my photos, which is the picture. I'm then going to scroll down all the mumbo jumbo. See, like that's a pretty picture. I want that. I want that in my planner. That's gorgeous. That's what I want my kitchen to look like, okay? So I'm going to save that. I'm going to scroll down. I don't need a story about kimchi, okay? Give me the ingredients list. If you keep scrolling, normally you'll see it. We don't need a description, okay? Give us the ingredient list right here, ingredients. I look for this one, okay? I don't need to know where kimchi was founded. I just need to know to get it from the store. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. And then I'm going to look at the instructions. This is a little obvious, but just for the sake of the description, I can't talk. Okay. So now I've saved all of that. Okay. I've saved all of that. I could do prep time, cook time, but I'll show you guys another option as well. I'm going to go ahead and open up Goodnotes because in my split screen, I have these other stickers. I want to go to these cookbook add-ons. Okay. I love these because this can tell me where I'm making this. I'm going to make this in a frying pan. Okay. I'm going to then go over to this. These are my little picture frames. I haven't used them yet, but they're really cute. You can use these for anything, by the way. You don't just need to use these for the... And then there's the photo tool. And I'm going to go ahead and select, and I'm going to scroll over, and I'm going to look for this beautiful picture of this beautiful fried egg. Okay. I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit. Make that a little bit bigger. So now I have that. And then if I want to get fancy, by the way, you can take this as seriously and as timely as you want. If you don't want to do any of these add-ons, don't. You can just treat it like I'll show you some of mine. Like some of them are going to be cute. Some of them are going to be in a rush. It doesn't really matter. It's your planner. It's your life. Okay, I don't even think I want that in there because it doesn't fit right. I'm going to put that here. I just think it's aesthetically pleasing. Then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to grab my ingredients list. I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to grab my instructions and I'm going to leave it right here, like almost like catty cornered like that. Now, if I'm not on YouTube and filming, I'm leaving it like that. That's it. Okay. Now, I also might just add this really quick. The time and the temp don't always matter to me. It really, time and temp for me, I'm doing like a serious recipe. This, I won't really need time and temp. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to show you that you can do that. This is a pan. I'm more looking time and temp for like when I make a brisket, when I make something really big in an oven, I need directions for that kind of stuff. But for this, I should be good to go. And that is what I'm doing, you guys. Now, there's a couple things that you guys can do, a couple tips and tricks for the cookbook, okay? I also have this. If you want to make this vegan, obviously, okay, we're not here for a cooking lesson, but you could put the vegan sticker on there and leave out the meat. If it's a favorite, you could put a star. You could write the steps out. If someone's explaining a recipe to you, you could get this step sticker and write that out, okay? If it's a family recipe that's an heirloom, you could put a family recipe, weekly rotation if you love it. You could make it cute by getting an ingredient sticker and covering this up if I really want to. Again, it depends on how, like, look how much cuter that looks. I can also get a rating sticker. So me and my husband can say, okay, did we like that? Do we love it? Do we hate it? And then also, I'm going to delete that because I don't need that. Also, I love putting a picture of how mine came out. Okay. I'm going to put that there and I can put a little picture of how mine came out. Love that. Again, take this as seriously. Some of them are, I wrote that one out, but like, look, there's not one sticker on here. So you don't always need the stickers. It's up to you. Now, a little tip for when you're grocery shopping and, getting ready for the week on what you guys are going to buy from the store. What you can do is you can open up your Goodnotes app. Okay. We can go get a grocery list. What I prefer to do is I prefer to get a grocery list. Let me get a tan one. I like the light one. I'm going to copy this over. And I like to put these grocery lists in my weekly list. Okay, if you guys don't know what these are, I every week, for the most part, will have a weekly to-do list. And I like to paste pages in between. Now, let's say I want to make this week, okay? I'm going to bookmark it. That way, when I go to my waffle page and go to my bookmarks, I can have all my recipes that I'm making that week bookmarked, and I can unmark the ones I'm not making, okay? And then I can use this ingredients list to then come over here and write what I don't already have, okay? So like rice wine vinegar, I have. Tamari, I don't have. I actually think I'm going to make this, honestly. This sounds so good. Tamari. I don't even know what that is, to be honest, but I need tamari. I have sesame oil. I have avocado oil, but I actually am running low. I have 7 minutes. Okay. I wish you guys could remind me. I need garlic because I'll probably use fresh for that. I need carrot. Kimchi. Don't have. Okay. See what I'm doing? I'm sitting here at the same time and I'm writing my grocery list. Edamame. Lime. See, if I was going to make this without the idea here, it would be good, but it wouldn't be as good, okay? Because there's a couple of ingredients I just would never have thought to add, microgreens. So it will definitely start opening up your world a little bit. Oh my God, excuse me, mushrooms. Let me write shiitake. Is that what it says? Yeah. Shiitake. Mushrooms. Did I put avocado oil? Oh, yeah, I did. Garlic. Oh, I need ginger. I'm not a big fan of ginger, but I would imagine that adds a nice little touch. Scallions. And then for me, I would add steak to this. So I'm going to put steak, although I actually have steak already that I could make if we end up making this tomorrow. And then the most obvious, which I don't have, is riced cauliflower. My Whole Foods sells it already riced. And you bet your bottom dollar I'm getting it already riced, okay? So again, guys, let me just put Whole Foods up here. This cookbook can be as involved in your week as you want. If you're someone that doesn't need or have any interest in new recipes for the week-to-week like basis, you can use this for your holiday planning. If you guys are hosting, you can do different holidays. You can go to the front page and you can do summer barbecue recipes. You can do... if you're Jewish, the Jewish holidays. If you're Italian, you could do a whole Easter one, a whole, all those things. So again, depends how much you cook. If you're someone that is walking around with a million screenshots, I highly recommend this because you're more likely, if you're slowly becoming a digital planner, I think you're more likely to come here and actually look at it and, use it rather than your screenshots. So if you type the word cook into my Etsy, I believe you will get what you need. You'll get the cookbook add-ons, the hyperlink screenshot cookbook, and then if you go to type in the word icons, they're called cookbook icons, okay? So the cookbook icons are basically just going to kind of tell you what, like how you're going to cook it, a bunch of different tools, but maybe you're air frying it. Maybe you're doing it on one of these fancy pans. Maybe you're going to need a food processor. That would also be a good idea. You can almost write in the different things you're going to need. A peeler, a food processor, a bump pan, a chopping knife, a blender. So yeah, a grill pan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was a short one because I do have a meeting, but I will be back very soon. I've been uploading every other day. So pat myself on the back, okay? And I will see you guys in my next video. Go get the cookbook. Start eating healthy or unhealthy. I actually don't really care. Do your thing. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.